vampires keep scrolling because we are fixing to plant us a whole bunch of garlic today. Last year we planted around Halloween, and this year I was a little bit behind the ball and I ordered it just slightly too late. So we're going to be planting it here today. It is middle of November. It'll be fine. We'll just end up harvesting it a little bit later than we would have last year. Here we decided to go with the Transylvania. It is a soft neck garlic, and so the reason why we go with those is because just personal preference, but soft neck tends to do a little bit better here in the warmer climates as we're in the Piedmont region of Georgia, and added to that, I like to braid garlic, and so being able to braid it will allow it to be shelf stable just slightly longer. Usually it will be about 9 to 12 months compared to your hardneck garlic, which will be shelf stable not as long, but let's be honest, we go through it really quickly around here, so it doesn't really last that long. So whenever you get a whole head of garlic, you're going to separate those out, and each of the cloves you're going to want to pick the bigger ones, obviously, so you have bigger garlic. And then whenever you plant it, we're going to go hard and down, and it's going to shoot up, and hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of garlic next year. So now that we have all the cloves separated, we're going to just go ahead and place them into each of the holes that we have used with this seed starter tray. And a good thing to keep in mind is don't take the outer skin off of the garlic. Whenever you do that, they will potentially rot whenever you put them in the ground. And so we definitely want to leave the skin on, like I was saying, and then plant them the hard side down. And from there, we're just going to go ahead and plant them about 2 to 4 inches deep, depending on your climate. Like I said, we're here in zone 8A, and so I'm going to do closer to 2 inches. That's what I did last year for our soft neck garlic. So let's go ahead and get started. You can use a mulch once you're done with all of this, but where we are, we have plenty of pine straw, and so I'm going to use that. So where we live here in Georgia, we have plenty of pine straw, and so usually whenever you get done planting your garlic, you're going to want to cover it with some straw or mulch. But since we have pine straw in abundance, we're just going to go ahead and use that. It's a good low-cost way to go about it. I know some people can use leaves. It's really up to you and what you prefer, what you're comfortable with. I know some people would rather just do straw, but like I said, it's just different type of straw, and it's free. So so we're going to use that today and cover it up, and once we're done, we're going to just water it one good time, then just keep an eye on it. Like I said, we're a little bit behind, but where we live here, the growing season, we can usually get away with planting it a little bit later here in November. And so, you know, even though I was a little slow to getting it ordered, we still made it happen. All right, and so from there, we're going to go ahead and plant our hardneck garlic. We're going to water this, and then we're going to cover it with something to keep the critters out of, such as our cats. I like to use it as a litter box if it's not covered, and our chickens, because they think that they're also gardeners, but I'm not going to tell them that they're not. They scare me. I'm just kidding. And one of our smaller garden beds, and we're going to go ahead and plant our hardneck garlic, very similar to how we were doing the soft neck. So we're going to do the 6-inch spacing, and then we're going to plant them similar ways, just planting it with the hard side down, and then we're going to cover it with a little bit of that pine straw mulch. And there you have it, everybody. We went ahead and planted all of our garlic, ended up with almost 150 cloves of both the hardneck and soft neck garlics, predominantly the soft necks. That's just personal preference of what we like. But yes, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have a big harvest in the summer, and we'll have to keep you guys updated. Until next time.